Hello everyone, my name is Penny Fox Gamer. You all know me. This is my first video in a long time. Like a long time. Like I haven't posted in 8 months. So yeah, I'm gonna kick off another video by just doing my hero what if. So if Deku was Midas from Fortnite. I don't think anyone has done this. Like I looked it up and no one did this. But I'm just gonna I want to ask you in the comments if it's, well, if anyone did make this or not. So, yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna start where Deku was born. Deku, or Midas. Like, if I call him Midas, then then you know who I'm talking about Deku. Or Midori, or Zuko. So then when he's born with straight black hair. Like Hazashi is born. Like Hazashi, like he has the black hair and stuff. And then basically, let's do a time skip. Like at the age of 5, we go to the quirk doctor, and the quirk doctor says that he actually has a quirk, and that it's like it won't manifest until maybe, and like the doctor gave an estimate about 2 years. So yeah. So sorry if I'm yawning. It's like 11 in like right? And if you hear like raining, it's because it's raining near me. So yeah. Then like basically basically goes to a day of school, and then Bakugo is and his cronies are just bullying another kid, and then Deku steps in front of 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 the kid protecting him, and then like, gotcha, you better stop, or I'll, I'll fight you myself. And then Deku's like, what are you gonna do, Deku? And then basically Bakugo goes to fire an explosion at him, but then something happens. Like, um, basically Deku like accidentally dodges it. Like basically like he well he's like he well like ducked down, and then like Bakugo fell over Deku and then fell on the other kid, and then like Bakugo is really mad at this, so he goes to attack Deku and grabs him by the shirt, and like he said, you don't even have a quirk, even though you did go to the quirk doctor, and when they said he had a quirk, I'm pretty sure that he was lying so he didn't hurt your feelings, and then throws Deku to the ground. And then basically what happens is that Deku is really mad. He goes to basically go and attack Bakugo because he's mad, and he grabs him by the shirt. Then something happens. Basically, Bakugo's shirt turns like half gold, like it turns to like a goldish color, and then everyone is shocked by this, and then they look at Izuku's hands. They're gold. So yeah, they're gold. And then basically they see his eyes, and they're also gold. And then wow, and then both of them are, and then Izuku lets go because like it was trying it was almost turning him fully golden, but it just stopped it. Like he let go of the shirt, and like shirt's golden. Like so Bakugo was trying to move, but he can't get off because of the weight of the shirt. And then basically they say that he must have like some kind of quirk that can like turn things to gold, because they see it's solid gold. So then basically they take him to like Inko takes him to the quirk doctor again, and yeah, they think that they call his quirk the Golden Touch. Basically, what Midas is called in I believe it was Greek mythology. I think both Midas and the Golden Touch. And then basically that's what it's called. Oh yeah, I'm also going to probably add some of the agents from season 2, and So, um, what happens is that basically, let's skip to when he was 10 years old, like a time skip. And basically, Midas has control over it. Like, when like he was 5, he started just turning everything to gold, and he couldn't stop it, so the doctors made him some special gloves. Basically, what Overhaul has. And like if he takes off the gloves, he would turn to like if you take off the gloves, he would just touch things to gold because he couldn't control it. And yeah, so then like he's gotten more better control of his quirk because like at the hospital they've been training his quirk, like seeing if he can not turn things to gold, and after a while he gets used to not turning things to gold. So yeah, then basically he's gonna be sort of like a Midas, but he's not gonna do the Doomsday device. So I'm making this like in season 3. So yeah, I wanted to do like if I do the device, it would probably like there's no Storm in My Hero Academia, so I'm probably just going to like not do the device. Like he's gonna be a hero. 'Cause, yeah, and then so basically he's 10 years old. He's walking around the street with his mom, and also let's say that like Hazashi. Hazashi's like still like he still comes home. Like he doesn't work all the time. Like he comes home, and then yeah, basically Inko and well, scratch that, like recon that or whatever. I forget what that means. I'll look that up later, probably. So there, so basically, Hazashi, Inko, and Deku with Midas are walking, and then Deku sees this little kitten in a box, and then he goes to pick up the kitten, and he, it's unboxed like it says like you know those cheesy stories are they're left in a box, the cat's left in a box and stuff. That's basically that. Just imagine that. So then Deku picks up the kid, like the kitten, and then basically what happens is that they adopt the kitten, and Deku names it Meowscles. Cause yeah, but what they didn't know it was actually like let's say that there's animals with quirks as well, like some animals. So basically, this is where Meowscles gonna grow arms and legs from. So yeah. So basically, yeah, no, I'm gonna go to basically. When can I stop? Um, I'll stop at the UA entry. I'll stop at the will not be like after the UA entry exam, but the first day of UA. So yeah, I'll stop at that point. So basically, over the years, when Deku is like like when Deku was like okay, so at the man, I cannot speak today. Basically, let's get to the beginning of the anime. So Deku isn't bullied as much in the canon. Like he has a quirk. It's like basic. Like they don't bully him for not having a quirk, and he's actually more confident in himself. Then and also, by the way, he has the Midas scar on his left eye, and he's blind in that eye. Like, let's say that he was walking with Hisashi, and like they're going to buy All Might figures, and then a piece of like they were getting mugged, and then the villain, like not the villain, but like a mother cut Deku's eye, and that made him go blind, like half blind. He can still see through the eye, but not as well. And then basically just has the scar on Midas' eye. And if you're wondering, he if he has the tattoos, he does have the tattoos. And then yeah, he's like way different from Deku in the anime. Like he's fit, the same height as Midas, and he has the tattoos on his arms and his neck. And so basically, the teacher comes in and like he sits down like so, and then like he throws the papers in there. I know you all want to be heroes, and then everyone starts using their quirk except Bakugo and Midoriya, or Deku. Basically, Bakugo's attitude is not as he was in the anime. Like he doesn't like because of Deku, he respects Deku more because he has a cool quirk, basically. So like they're friends, but they're also rivals. So yeah, and oh god, I'm tired. Oh, so then basically what ends up happening is, and then it's like the teacher says that like two people have gone in the let's go like Deku says not Deku, frick, my god, Bakugo says forget basically what Bakugo said in the anime to the entire class. Like I forgot what he said. Like don't put me on these B listers. They'll probably be sidekicks to D listers. I think. Yeah, that. And then it says that two people want to go to UA along with Bakugo. And then he's like, "Who is it? Who is it?" And then he says Izuku Midoriya, and Bakugo isn't surprised by this. Like he isn't surprised that it's like they are like friends. Like I said, they're friends, and he wasn't surprised that he wanted to go to UA. And then like you better get in, you damn nerd. Basically like that. And then Izuku says, I will, Kachan. And then wait, no, he doesn't call him Deku. Like, he calls him Goldie. It's like he calls him Goldie. You better get in, Goldie. And he says, yeah, I will, Kachan. And then basically he leaves. Like they didn't burn his notebook. They didn't burn his notebook. I also forgot to mention that like the fight at the beginning of the anime, he's like walking and he sees the Conway Woods and the big villain fight. Like he sees that, he just takes some notes, but then he just walks away. So then basically the 10 months of training start, and then like over the years when Deku was with Meowscles, he has a quirk. He also has a quirk. It's basically him be like how he looks. Yeah. He's basically what Meowscles was wearing. He's like buffed and ripped as in the game. He also was wearing suspenders with the suspenders. He's wearing no shirt, of course. And then yeah, he's wearing no shirt. And the jeans and the boots, like the kind of boot shoes or something. And then basically, what happens is like okay, he goes home, and then the sludge villain attack happens differently. To be honest, it happens differently because the sludge villain comes out and tries to take over Deku's or Midas's body, and then yeah, it tries to take over his body, but that doesn't work because of his agility speed. Like his speed and agility. So yeah, like he's way faster. Like let's see that his golden touch gives him enhanced speed and strength. Like not by a lot, but yeah. Like he dodges the sludge villain's attacks and like turns his. Then he doesn't turn him to gold. Like basically he's trying to grab like basically All Might comes in while Deku is still just dodging the attacks, and he says, "I am here," and does a Detroit Smash, I think, or was it a Texas Smash? I really gotta rewatch the anime if I can. And then basically the sludge villain blows up. everywhere. Like, Deku is sort of a fanboy. Like, he doesn't fanboy as much, but like he says, All Might is that. Ooh, it's All Might. And he asks us if he can get his autograph, and then All Might gives his autograph. So yeah, and they pick up the sludge villain, and like he asks, then like he asks the same question but different. So basically, what happens is that um Midas or no, I don't know. Deku asks if he can become a hero of his quirk, and then All Might says, "What is your quirk, young man?" And then he basically shows that he can turn things to gold. Well, you could become maybe. Well, if you can turn things to gold, then can you turn your whole body gold? And the Deku, or Midas, didn't think about this because he thought that he could only basically give them a whole lot of money. So basically, yeah. And then because of All Might's time limit, he says, "Well, that's all. Well, you can become a hero. You just have to think about it." So yeah, then All Might jumps away, not dropping the sludge villain in the bottle, so that whole incident doesn't happen. And basically, he goes to Izuku's house. Basically, Izuku walks to his house, and it's a mansion, sort of a large mansion, because Deku or Izuku can turn things to gold. They just made money of the things he turned into gold, and they're basically freaking rich. And Bakugo knows this. In fact, because Izuku is so nice, he gave some gold things to him, and then they're sort of rich. If Bakugo asks something that he can turn gold, like he gives a fake gold chain, Deku just turned to straight up real gold. So yeah, like like Mitsuki did not want as much of the gold that Deku could give, but he thought it'd be too selfish of Deku just to use him like a gold making machine. Yeah, alright. I might end it at maybe in a couple of minutes. I might end this with basically the 10 months start, and then basically he's training his physical body up a little bit more and training how he can turn his entire body to gold and turn it off. And then basically he's like buff, but not as buff. It's he's somewhat skinny. I did say he was buff. Well, he has let me rephrase that. Like he has the body structure of Midas. So yeah, then basically over the 10 months, um, Deku doesn't go to the beach. He goes to a private woods that his family owns, cause yeah. And then he trains with Meowscles and also Bakugo. Like they train. Like Meowscles doesn't want to become a hero because she's a cat, and like he wants because he's a cat. He didn't really go to school, so he has like a special kind of school thing for like people with sort of like quirks that like animals with quirks. So basically, well, okay. Let's say he becomes a hero. He goes to UA, and yeah. So yeah, and then they train over the 10 months of getting Deku fit, and Bakugo trains with his explosions, making them bigger. And the Deku trains how to turn his whole body to gold. He can also turn certain parts of his body to gold. Like he learns how to do that and tries to hold it for a longer time, and how to turn it off. So yeah, he learns how to turn it on and off, and basically he's indestructible. Cause yeah, like he's indestructible. It's just that his stamina. It depends on his stamina and how long he can hold it for. Cause like Kaminari, he can be broken, and that maybe that metal guy, I forget his name. He's a class 1B. So yeah, then basically they just train until the 10 months is over. Then the 10 months is over, and then they go to the UA entry exams, and like he doesn't give one for all to Deku. He gives it to Lamirio. Or is it Mirio? Yeah, gives it to Lamirio. Like it should have been, as Night Eye said. And then basically what ends up happening is like Deku doesn't trip. It's actually Uraraka that trips. Like he catches Uraraka, and they says, it would be like basically he says what she says. It'd be bad to fall and hit your face on the task, you know. Uraraka looks at Deku and she blushes a bit, and then Deku walks away. And then then during the reading exam, like he aces it because like he has a lot of time on his hands. He just reads books and stuff while also training his physical body. So he's like second place behind Momo. Let's say he's second place. He's second place. And yeah. In the practical exam, while President Mike is explaining, Ida or Ida interrupts him, and then like Ida interrupts him and like says what he says again. Forget what he said. It's hard for me to remember stuff. So then basically Deku says, "Hey, it's rude to interrupt people while they're trying to explain. You're disturbing everyone else. And can you please sit down and let me finish explaining?" So Tenya, oh god, Ida sits down, and like he explains the 1-pointer, 2-pointers, and the 0-pointer, like to not go near it. So yeah. Then like they're at the gates. What Deku is wearing is just simple pants, like simple. Like he's wearing a white shirt with the sleeves rolled up to his like elbow, and yeah, and he also is wearing pants and the shoes that he wears with the golden on the at the sole of the shoe of the shoe, and basically he goes up front just so that he can get some 1-pointers and 2-pointers. His quirk, and basically, and yet my God, sorry everyone, I am sorry for this. I'm just stuttering a bit, I think. Yeah. He grabs him by the shoulder and says, "It's rude to don't go don't don't go tight to that girl. It's rude to interrupt people while they're trying to prepare for it." Like he basically, God, I cannot remember what he said, but like he tells to not bother Uraraka or that girl, and then Deku says, "I'm not going to bother. I'm just trying to get up in the front of the line." And then Deku, and then if God, Ida says, "I'm sorry. Please continue." And then he goes up there, and then President Mike starts the countdown and says, 3, 2, what are you waiting for? There's no countdown in Rio Battle. Go, go, go! And then the gates open and everyone runs in. Basically, Deku is wrapping up like some points and rescuing other people, so he's gonna have a lot of points. Like he's using his golden form, like the form of his golden agent form, and just is smashing the robots, and then like helping people along the way. So yeah, then we come near the end. Like he thinks he's racked up a lot of points, and then he sees the giant 0-pointer. He's like, I'm not gonna miss over that thing. And then he hears a scream, and it's that girl again. And then Deku thinks of a quick solution to do. Alright, he goes, and then he turns into his golden form, and he picks up some of the rebel, not before the 0-pointer goes to crush them both, and then Deku just throws her out of the way of the 0-pointer's foot, like he was about to step on Deku. Then Deku just busts through, like he doesn't bust through, like he climbs up the 0-pointer's inner, like the body, the interworkings of the leg, and just smashes through the body, just coming out in almost one piece. Like one piece, he turns off gold. Like the zero pointer, he turns some of the wires to gold, making them not be able to operate correctly. So then basically the zero pointer is defeated. And then he helps Uraraka to Recovery Girl, and he asks if she's alright, and he says it's fine. And he says she's fine, and then he goes home. And then 2 weeks later, he gets the UA acceptance letter, and he